What you guys, got another tech video here for you. Now, Avast free antivirus selling user data to third parties. Now, I find that absolutely disgusting that someone would be collecting users data and selling it on to other people. Now, Avast claims to have more than 435 million active users per month, which is quite a lot. So how are they collecting data? Well, we all know that Avast free antivirus does nag you for a bunch of things to upgrade to, and this is a constant nagging that it does. It will show you your IP address here, it will show you your location, say you're exposed, and it will constantly bombard you with these things and tell you to upgrade. Now, getting bombarded with advertisements to upgrade to their premium features that you have to pay for is bad enough. But to actually collect your data through your browser and so they know exactly what you're doing on the internet is quite scary. You can see here this one is for their Avast Secure Line VPN service. Now, they do this with a bunch of their different things. You'll do a scan and it will tell you that your system is vulnerable and you need to purchase one of these premium versions for their antivirus program. And this is what they're doing. They're basically upselling their own product, which is pretty normal for companies to do, and of course you are getting it for free. But if we go to the menu and then look inside the settings here, during the installation process there's quite a worrying thing that you might miss, and by default these will be on. It's called data settings, and you've got share threat information with Avast to improve your protection, and you've also got another one below that which is allow usage to be shared with third parties for analytics, and then you've got allow usage data to be shared with third parties for analytics of products performance and usage. So when you click on your privacy preferences, you'll get a bunch of information here which you can read through, and of course it will break it down in layman's terms so you can understand it a bit better here. But again, all of the options are enabled by default, so you will have to opt out of them. Now, most people are not even going to know it's there unless they go looking, and because people skip the installation part, they just go right through, they will miss this, and of course all your data will be collected by default. And this is not just your threat information and your stuff like that. This is data that is being collected and sold on to third parties for analysis, for trends, business in marketing. What does that mean? Well, that is all your click feed. So everything you click on through your browser will be collected and then probably sold on to third parties, and these could be major companies, you know, like Pepsi, Google. You can check Jumpshot's website, it shows you the big companies that are on there, Amazon and companies like that. They collect all this data and they find out what is trending and what is good at the moment, and of course they can boost your business by doing that. Now, of course, this is just your personal privacy. When you go through the installation process, I'll quickly show you here, they've got their own browser as well, and it collects data through the browser, but by disabling that you would still have data collected through the program, and you're giving them authorization to collect that data. So it's quite worrying. And when you click on continue, it will say, do you mind sharing some data with us? Well, what sort of data? Well, they'll break it down and show you. If you allow it, we will provide our subsidiary Jumpshot, which is Jumpshot says it collects data from 100 million devices, which is a lot of data. So you can see how powerful this is. As you can see here, basically what it does, it de-identifies you and basically collects data via the browser history. So what you're doing through your browser, it's going to be collected. And of course Jumpshot will then analyze the markets and the business trends and gather other valuable insights. The data is fully de-identified and aggregated and cannot be used to personally identify or target you. Jumpshot may share aggregated insights with its customers. So who their customers are, you can check their website. It's pretty in depth. They've got a lot of customers. So when you go on here, this is your consent policy. You can go through here and read this at your own leisure. It's quite in depth, and there will be quite a lot of information inside there. Now, by default, if you don't opt out here like I did, then basically what will happen is all of the free ticks will be ticked inside the settings here, which I've showed you already. Let me just quickly show you again. So if I'd have said I approve on that, it will automatically have it in the data settings, but by clicking I don't agree, it just removes one tick. There's still another one here, so you want to make sure you go in there and remove all of this stuff if you are going to continue to use Avast free. And of course, this is the old saying that you get what you pay for, and you're not paying for anything, so they will do this sort of stuff. It helps collect information, and some of their clients will pay millions of dollars for products included in the so-called all clicks feed, which can track users' behavior, clicks and movement across websites in highly precise detail. Now Jumpshot also have a video which will give you a full blow for blow exactly how they collect that data. I'll leave the link in the video description so you can watch it. It's quite interesting how they collect all this information. It's for major companies that want data. And of course, Avast have got it on their forum exactly what they do and how they collect it. And of course, it's a big breakdown of what it is on here. So data is collected on computers and Android devices through the browser. Each record contains a set of fields to help Jumpshot algorithms assign the clickstream data appropriately. These fields include installation identifiers, and you can see URL visited, referral URLs if it exists, and a bunch of other stuff like Windows identifier, tab identifier, additional fields in processing and purposes, and you can go through all this yourself and you can see how it breaks it all down. So I will leave the links to all the things we was talking about in this video in the video description here. I will be uninstalling it and I won't be recommending Avast in the near future, because obviously I don't agree with the type of data collecting that they're doing. They also buried a lot of those settings in the settings area there, where most people are never going to look at them, and also most people don't read the terms and conditions. It shouldn't be enabled by default. It should be an option to enable it during the installation process, but of course they want to trick people and let people skip through like most people do when it comes to the terms and conditions. Most people don't read them and they just skip on through, and again it will be enabled by default. I just feel like they're forcing people to give up their data where they should be able to basically not opt out, but they should basically be able to opt in. And there's a big difference between opting out and opting in. If you want to opt into something, you can just use the button to put it on, but they shouldn't be forced to opt out. And of course, most people miss that during the installation process. Another thing I've been hating about Avast lately is their advertising campaign. It's quite aggressive, and it's to get you to upgrade to their premium versions, and they sort of say that you're under threat and stuff like this, and it's using terminology which actually is quite fear-mongering and make people want to buy their premium versions. So again, it's not very nice when you're having your data collected and of course you're being bombarded with these sort of aggressive advertisement campaigns to get you to buy a premium product. Anyway, again, let me know your opinions in the comments section down below, and again I will leave all the links for the articles in the video description for you. Now again, these are just my opinions, but personally I think it's a little bit too much. Again, this is the way we seem to be going, where everyone is having their data collected, and it's not just Windows 10, as I've always said, it's a bunch of other companies that are doing it as well. So whether you like to have your data collected or not, you know, it seems this is the way forward and this is what we're doing nowadays. So I'll be definitely using a different antivirus from today. Anyway, that's going to be about it. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. I shall see you again for another video tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button and then hit the bell notification button and click all to be notified when we upload new videos.